right? So we go in and we've got our flavor guy. His name's Mike. he was concocting the mixes for us, and I wanted to keep them below 99 calories. That was very important.
So let's talk a little bit about flavors and the cans themselves, but also let's talk about the process to make those flavors, because they're so subtle and delicious and refreshing. So what flavors do we have and how do we get there?
All right, so let's start with how we got there first, because when I started thinking of what drinks I would make with this great rum, I was thinking summertime, right? So like a little lemonade, Then I came up with this idea for a drink at the ballpark that was like, I called it Clear Skies. So it had a little blue curacao in the lemonade. So it was like a light blue kind of color. Yeah. And we had that all last summer at Citizens Bank Park. And then we're also up at the Iron Pigs Coca-Cola Park, where the Iron Pigs play in Bethlehem. So I had created this great, something that I thought was a great flavor with our rum. It was really light for a lemonade. It didn't have a lot of sugar in it. So I wanted to create that as one of our first cans. So we were going to do that. And then we were going to do the traditional orange crush, right? So orange crush is kind of like the big flavor down at the Jersey Shore, like towards the middle of last summer. I expect it to be even bigger this year with all the peach crushes and everything that are happening, like to the point where there's a whole crush bar at Xfinity Live now. That's how popular these are. So yeah. We were doing an orange crush, and then it was going to be lemonade, right? So we go in, and we've got our flavor guy. His name's Mike. He was concocting the mixes for us, and I wanted to keep them below 99 calories. That was very important to me.
Okay.
To go after kind of these, the seltzer market, the high noon, ready to drinks, or the White Claws, like those seltzers. They're basically made with cheap alcohol hidden behind bubbles. So we sat down and we started trying these lemonades, and it's like, here's what I think is the right amount of flavor, here's a high flavor, here's a low flavor. And I tried that low flavor lemonade, and I went, hold on, can you do this but like 20% less flavor? And he's like, yeah, like, what are you thinking? I was like, I'm thinking that we can get it to taste like water, and it will be clear water. And with the partnership with the Phillies, we've got Clearwater in Clearwater, right? Because that's where they hold spring training. So he really took a lot of the flavoring out, and we were left with basically something that tastes like ice cold water with a twist of lemon in it. So that was how we came up with that first flavor. And it was me and Keith, and we were kind of going back and forth. And when we struck on that flavor and we tried it, and it literally tasted like water, but had just like a little bit of the body of the rum in it. You got a little hint of it in there. We're like, yeah, this is going to be fantastic. Then we had to create the crush. And we did create a pretty good crush, what I thought was a good crush, but it was 99 calories. It had a lot of flavor to it, like an orange crush. Like the flavor profile was good. But I felt like I always added an extra shot of clear to it.
Okay.
So as we're going through and I'm drinking them, I'm throwing in another shot of clear. So when we decided to expand the line, I was looking to expand the water line to 4 flavors of water.
Okay.
So we have the original, so which we call OG water, and that just has that little bit of light lemon flavor. We have a tangerine water now, which is just it's really subtle, but it's got that great kind of sweeter tangerine flavor to it, but it's still less than 99 calories.
Okay.
Passion fruit water, which is it's got a little bit of that sour pop that passion fruit has. It's the water for people who go to sour beers. And then the last one, I really wanted to do like a spa water. So we did cucumber mint is our last flavor of water. And cucumber mint is my new go-to. I drink it all the time. And yeah, it really does. It makes you feel like you're having a day at the spa.
Nice.
So the water line was pretty easy to formulate. I kind of knew that we wanted the flavors to be unique and different. We knew because of the prevalence of these seltzers and what people are drinking and what the market was selling, we kind of knew what flavors to avoid. And then we knew kind of like what the rising flavors were because, again, my guy Mike, he's on top of that. He just creates flavors for drinks. That's kind of what he does. And like passion fruit was kind of coming into its own. He had just gotten this new cucumber flavor in, and it really does taste like cucumber, which is fantastic. So we had a great time creating the waters. But when we looked at expanding the crush line, right, that more full flavored line, for me, they were just too sweet. And I didn't want it to be sweet, right? So when you get that more full flavored kind of thing, it ends up being more calories than 99.
And to be clear, is that why you didn't want it sweet for the calorie count?
No, I didn't want it sweet because I don't want to hide the rum.
Got it.
I want you to be able to taste the rum, because the rum is really the flavorings might be great, but the rum is what we're showcasing. So
Beautiful.
Whatever we made, I wanted you to be able to still get those hints of the rum and enjoy that flavor